What's up, guys? It's your girl Serpentine 10, and today I want to talk about Tekken's roster. And with it being bigger and bigger, with the arrival of Heihachi looming upon us, we want to talk about one thing that I have been thinking about, and that is our beloved joke characters. So when I say joke characters, you guys know what I'm talking about. And we seem to have Kuma and Panda as our joke characters. You know, they're the animals, they've been here forever, and they always have that comic relief. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel like Law and Paul are also some idiotic characters that kind of get into mischief. But to be honest, it's something about Kuma and Panda, them being so weird, being animals on the roster. They just stand out more than those guys in some sense. So we're going to talk about joke characters that may or may not come back to Tekken 8. So I want to talk about Panda and Kuma. So I always put Panda and Kuma together. I always felt like they should have the slot together instead of separated slots. This is a very classic character. As you know, Kuma has been in this game since the beginning. He is Heihachi's friend and pet, and it's going to be really interesting having Heihachi back. I really want to see the interactions between them, and we all know his love for Panda. So Kuma has been chasing Panda around ever since that character debuted. And this is an interesting character because out of all the joke characters that we can talk about, Panda and Kuma have always been a mainstay. They never got rid of any of those characters in any of the games. So it seemed like they're here to stay forever, it seems like. Another fan favorite is Roger and Roger Jr. So I'm actually kind of surprised Roger Jr. is not here. I don't know what it is about this particular character that always interests me. I always thought his moveset was really fun. I don't know. He kind of gives me this, I don't know. He's fun to look at it. I don't know why, having Roger Jr., both of them fighting you at the same time, because the name is actually just talking about the baby, but it's the mom that's doing the entire fighting. And I think that, I don't know, I was amazed by that concept. And there was talk of a leak that happened with a French site that had Tekken DLC and the DLC that should be coming out, and Roger Jr. was mentioned, so it could be very possible that this character might show up in the future. We're just not really sure. Now, from Roger Jr., we have to definitely talk about Alex. So, Alex is the other counterpart to Roger, just like how we have Kuma and Panda. Now, Roger is a character that I don't know is really mentioned or thought about that much. I know that that character does have an ending. I really don't remember what Alex's ending is. I know that he kind of ended up with like the original, like Roger Jr.'s mom or something on one of those endings, but I do not know if that's canon. This character is only interesting to me because I felt like having a dinosaur lizard type thing was always interesting. He always had cool outfits. I remember he had the armor that looked like the I don't know, like a Megazord or something. I think that he had that in Tag 2, but I really don't remember. I think that that was like one of my favorite Alex outfits. But it's very likely if Roger Jr. shows up on the roster, we won't get Alex. We might get like a weird palette swap, but that's probably all that will be given to us. Okay, so finally, I want to talk about probably the weirdest character I have ever come across. Weirder than gone. And that's Dr. B. So, Dr. B was a hidden character on Tekken 3. And I know that if any of you guys have played Tekken 3, you guys probably remember getting Dr. B. His moveset is so weird. I do not understand it. I don't think we're supposed to understand Dr. B, do we? We don't supposed to understand him. He is such a strange character. As you all know, he created Alyssa. They both have the last names. And it's just really, really weird character. He kind of had this Yoshimitsu outfit at one point. I don't know what's going on with Dr. B. He doesn't make any sense. He's probably the most bizarre and strangest character ever. And to be honest, he was always really fun because he was so unpredictable. Like, did people really understand how to do the Dr. B like moveset? Do they really understand how that all goes? I mean, I'm not really sure. But if it ever came to a hidden or special character that was like a, joke or something to show up, I would want Dr. B because he's just so weird and he's so goofy and you'll never find anybody like him. Just for some laughs, I would appreciate him being on the roster. Now, there's a lot of talk or speculation about which character is going to be the final one. A lot of people, including myself, think that it will be Falcon Rom, but Heihachi surprised us, so we might not get Falcon Rom. What if we get one of these joke characters? And I don't know if call them a joke character is insulting or not, but you guys gotta let me know. But I just think that these type of characters are needed in fighting games. They kind of make it funny, they kind of make it special. I really do feel like they have been pretty much taken out of a lot of fighting games because fighting game stories and stuff, they're trying to be more serious, so you don't really see these kind of characters anymore. And even Michael Murray even said that characters like these don't really have a place in Tekken that much, so we might not see a lot of them come back. And if you do, you might see Calais swaps or skins of these, past characters, which is perfectly fine. But we also have to just remember how fun they were in the old Tekkens, of course. And if they do have a chance of returning, you guys in the comments let me know who you guys want back that I talked about today. And you also know what you have to do. Make sure you guys are following me on my Twitter. Make sure you guys check me out here every week on YouTube. Until next time, guys. Peace.